Minutes ago, Notre Dame landed their 2022 quarterback. That is no other than Steve Angeli. Hours ago, literally earlier today. Today is March 4th at 7:48 p.m. Central Time. I believe I made this video around 2 Central Time. I said Angeli will be the quarterback in this class. Aller and Wimsatt are options, but I believe it is Angeli. All the Aller buzz, all Angeli's not up to par for Notre Dame. No. Angeli is the quarterback. Angeli is Notre Dame's guy. And minutes ago, he committed to the Fighting Irish. He took a self-guided tour this fall. Loved it. He's pretty much been he has been Notre Dame's number one quarterback target pretty much throughout all the fall and throughout the winter. They offered him in August along with Gavin Wimsatt. And Angeli is a big-time guy. I'm not going to say he's better than Aller or Wimsatt, but he's a big-time guy and a huge get for Notre Dame. Has offers from pretty much everywhere and anywhere. Plays for a stacked team. You have to think this will help the recruitments of Jaden Bellamy and Jaden Gold, 2 big-time Notre Dame DB targets that also attend Bergen Catholic and are also good friends with Steve Angeli. And this is just massive. Notre Dame gets the quarterback commitment out of the way. They can now focus on the rest of the offense. Gives Tommy Rees more time to hone in on guys like Tyler Morris, Caleb Brown, Dallin Hayden, Nicholas Singleton, guys like that. And this is massive. This literally just hit me. I've done no prepping. Made the thumbnail in about 5 minutes. Sped run everything. This is crazy. I did not expect this by any means. I did see there were some feature casts that went in for Pro Notre Dame earlier today, but no crystal balls, no really big news. Drew Aller was, of course, CB'd by Steve Wiltfong a few days ago, and you had to think, well, maybe Notre Dame is just going to focus on Wimsatt and Angeli, and I guess that's what happened. Because Angeli just committed. This is very spontaneous. Most of the time with these commitments, I feel like you have a sense of what's going on. And this was kind of out of the blue, at least for me. I think this is a good pickup for Notre Dame. I like Angeli's game. I have his huddle on right now. I don't know if he's elite. I don't know if he's a 5-star guy. I don't know if he is the next Brady Quinn or Joe Montana or guys like that. I think Buckner is a better shot. But you got Buckner last class. You can settle with a not as highly recruited guy. Now, just because they're not as recruited and just because they're not ranked as high does not mean anything, guys. Tommy Rees, Brian Kelly, they don't care about stars. They don't care about the rankings. I need to make that clear. They care about their evaluations. And they didn't get any in-person evaluations this spring because of the coronavirus pandemic. Summer was minimal. Got in some fall 7-on-7 work with Boom outside of Chicago, and then he of course had his junior high school season in New Jersey for Bergen Catholic. So there's a lot to like. There's a lot of film to see. That's all I got to say. Super short video. Angeli commits to Notre Dame. A Notre Dame fans shouldn't be mad at staff and everyone around this recruitment because this was pretty much the guy from day one. This is the guy since they offered him in early August. I think this was their guy. And you can't hate the Notre Dame staff for having their guy. You really can't. Aller was interesting. Does Notre Dame take 2 quarterbacks in this cycle? No. After taking Ron Paulus last cycle, I doubt it. I was thinking about this. If you were to not take Paulus last cycle, you just take Buckner. And let's say Pine and Clark transfer out if Buckner gets the nod next year. Do you take 2 quarterbacks this cycle? Or do you expect to transfer from at least 1 or 2 of those guys? Do you take a guy like Angeli and then you shoot for a guy like Wimsatt, MJ Morris, or even Drew Aller? You try to take both, and you see what that brings. Penn State will most likely have 2 quarterbacks in their class in the next few, I'd say, days. I think Drew Aller might lock things up here with Penn State shortly. And just finish his recruitment, which is blown up all of a sudden. He has a lot of good offers and interest, but I think that he's running away with that one. And I think that's also because Notre Dame, I think Angeli said, hey, I want to commit. Notre Dame's not going to turn him down. And they're going to say, all right, we're going to stop talking to Aller. You're our guy. Quit when you're ready, or make it public when you're ready. So, yeah, that's my take on this. Crazy big news. Thank you for watching. Make sure you chuck a like on it. Make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, comment, or respond to all